U.S. Open champion.
Big name, bigger game.
This is out of here. A lot of stars for you on Sunday Night Football.
This is the NBA on NBC. These are the 2026 NBA playoffs, presented by Google. Tonight, it's Game 4 as the Detroit Pistons visit the Cleveland Cavaliers. Brought to you by Xfinity.
And this Game 4 has massive implications in the land. It could be a 3-1 series or all tied at 2 by the end of these 48 minutes. 1 versus 4 in the East, and we welcome you courtside. Noah Eagle, Grant Hill, Robbie Hummel, and Ashley Shamani. So glad you could join us for this pivotal game. There is a massive difference between a 3-1 series and a 2-2 series. And for Cleveland, all they had to do in Game 3 was get on the board. They couldn't go down 0-3. James Harden came up big late.
He did, but they started so well in that game collectively as a group. Had a 16-point lead at halftime. They had to close because Detroit got back in it. In the fourth quarter, it was a lot of James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. They're going to have to match the physicality and the intensity of Detroit here in this Game 4.
Robbie, not just physicality and intensity, but right now, this is a confident team even after a loss.
Absolutely. And I think it's also a team that understands that there's some missed opportunities. There's some things that they have to clean up, whether it's cashing in on second chances. Obviously, some of the late game turnovers that led to runouts for Cleveland. But when you've got a defense that you can fall back on the way that Detroit can, and you've got Cade Cunningham as a superstar, that's a heck of a recipe to win big in the playoffs.
It has been a really fun series so far. All 3 games have been close. It's come down to fourth quarter execution. Both sides feel like if they execute their game plan, they're going to come away with a win here tonight at Rocket Arena. It's either going to be 3-1 or 2-2 by the end of this one. Jalen Duren is hoping for his breakout to come in a big way at a big time. For James Harden and the Cavaliers, they're looking to tie this series up. Game 4 next on NBC.
He's a bad playoff player.
He is unplayable. He is awful.
He needs to change something.
For James Harden, the criticism had reached a breaking point.
ISO James is going.
With Cleveland down 0-2 to Detroit, Game 3 demanded a response. And down the stretch, the Beard delivered not 1.
Step away, Harden. Bullseye.
Not 2.
The Beard with a bucket.
But 3 emphatic answers.
Harden step back 3. Splash. And it's been the Beard stepping up to the plate.
In the playoffs, one night can change everything.
The cross, the Euro, it's saucy. Strus the steal, and the finish. A massive play.
And can reveal how much someone still has left to give.
How did you silence the chatter tonight?
No chatter.
Game 4, Pistons, Cavs, next on NBC.
Scene is set here at Rocket Arena. Game 4 coming off a critical Cavalier victory in Game 3. Final score here just 2 days ago, 116 to 109. Cleveland got it done. Detroit comes back feeling like they left one on the table, trying to take a commanding 3-1 lead. Here's their starting 5.
Cade Cunningham, Oklahoma State.
Duncan Robinson, Rye Junior High School.
Tobias Harris, Team Tobias.
Sorry Thompson, Overtime Elite. Jalen Duren, University of Memphis.
It's a team that is still limited in their playoff experience. J.B. Bickerstaff, the former Cavaliers head coach, playing against his former team in this best-of-7 series, and feels like when you've got young guys, it's not going to be perfect, but what he cares about is the effort level. He felt like the effort level was there, the execution wasn't in Game 3, believing if they can clean up some of the controllables here in Game 4, they can go back home with a chance to go to their first Eastern Conference final in quite some time. Haven't been back since 2008 when the Pistons went to 6 consecutive Eastern Conference Finals from 2003 to 08. That included the NBA title in 2004. This is a Pistons team that won the 60 games this year, and they are hoping that they can take the stranglehold on this series. Cleveland, on the other hand, did everything right down the stretch in the fourth quarter, and it really started with their 2 stars. Donovan Mitchell and James Harden will headline this starting unit.
He's from Arizona State, numero uno, James Harden! The other guard, he's from Louisville, number 45, Spider! Donovan Mitchell! Now we have the forward from Kansas State, number 32, the other 4, he's from USC, number 4, Evan Mobley. The man in the middle, he's from Texas, number 31, Jared Allen.
Kenny Atkinson loved what he got from his starters, but he's certainly what he got off the bench in Game 3. It's going to need another Herculean effort on both sides in what has become a battle in this Eastern Conference semifinal. Tip-off straight ahead in a huge Game 4 next on NBC. Time now to take a look at DraftKings Live Player Tracker. Again, it's Cade Cunningham and Donovan Mitchell leading the way for their respective teams in this Game 4 matchup. DraftKings is the #1 sports book for live betting. To get in on the action, download the app and use promo code DUNK when you sign up. We are all set from the land. Cade Cunningham is hoping to throw a dagger through the hearts of the fans here at Rocket Arena. But Donovan Mitchell, coming off a 35-point, 10-rebound double-double, is hoping that he and his running mate James Harden can find their way to a series tie heading back to Detroit. Mark Davis, Josh Tiven, and Mitchell Irvin are 3 officials. And guys, I think Mark Davis is ready to tip this one up.
Well, he got his reps up right in front of us.
He did. Just for those who are curious, Mark Davis did warm up to make sure that his toss was going to be accurate between Dern and Allen. One of the great officials, 28th season in the NBA with over 220 playoff games to his name. And they're going to have to redo it.
I think Mark did.
No, I'm going to take that. That's a broadcaster jinx. I'm going to take that. I accept that. I claim that one.
Maybe some fatigue there, Grant.
And
there we go.
This one was perfect and claimed by Allen on the ricochet.